Greetings Mechwarriors, this is TTB speaking. Welcome back to Mechwarrior Online. Today we're going to have a look at the Thunderbolt, the TDR-9 SE. And this little mech here is a heavy mech that comes equipped with very good quirks for large pulse laser pew pew. So let's go ahead and have a look at the build real quick. We're running an XL275 engine, double heatsinks in every space available, 3 large pulse lasers as our main damage source, and 2 medium lasers to just top it off and be able to increase that alpha strike damage a little bit while not adding too much tonnage. About 5 armor on the back, the rest goes up in front. If you have a look at the quirks right now, large pulse laser range 10%, large pulse laser heat generation minus 10%, energy cooldown, energy range, energy heat, all perfect quirks for us. Plus, of course, higher structure in the left and right torsos, that is also pretty nice. So, as I said, this mech is very well equipped for large pulse laser fighting, and if you add some large pulse laser modules on top of that, you get a little bit of a tiny beast, because look at that, 474 meters large pulse laser range. That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. That basically allows me to hit anything up to 900 meters with my large pulses, and it allows me to hit the enemy with my large pulses about 100 to 150 meters before they reach their optimal range with their large pulses, unless they have the same quirks and the same modules equipped. That is a nice little advantage. Alrighty. So, first game of the day, we're moving in here on Mining Collective in the Delta 4 area, past the coffin and over to the right-hand side of the map. And I'm just trying to see if there is anything that I can shoot, and what do we see? A Shadowcat. And that is perfect for us because he's just trying to get away, and we will let him get away, but not without imparting some gifts on him in the form of large pulse boop boop. Alrighty. Now the only problem that I have at this position right here is that my Thunderbolt has not the highest weapon mounts. They're reasonably high up there, but not the highest, so I need to expose all of my mech to actually be able to shoot the enemy. And since we're running an XL engine, we need to be a little bit careful. It is a heavy mech, it can take some punishment, yes, but you would be surprised how quickly a Thunderbolt can melt away, so be aware of that. Now I'm crossing here in front of my teammate only because he looked away, and that indicates to me that he doesn't plan to shoot in the next few seconds. And moving over here to the side, try and see if there is anything I can shoot from here, and we cannot, unfortunately, but what we can do is we can drop down and get ourselves into a nice little position over here where we have a teammate with us, and we can lay down a lot of fire on the enemy team, and that is a perfect target for us. It's big, it's slow, it's a mauler, and we can go ahead and just do some work on him. You can see that his CT is already open, 1 or 2 more salvos should easily do it, take him down, and that is all she wrote. Bye bye, Maulerino. And hello Marauder, looked at the paper doll real quick, saw that the leg was weak, so taking out the leg, taking out the side torso, and then just working on the rest of the enemy mech. That is as simple as you can do it. Look at the enemy's mech, look at where it's weak, and then attack the weak points for massive damage, as silly as it sounds. That's the way to go. That is the easiest way to go. I mean, you saw how easy that Marauder dropped. Alright, need to be a little bit careful with the heat on this mech, since we don't have the biggest engine in here and not the most heat sinks inside that engine. It's a little bit tricky, so what I would recommend is only shoot the medium lasers if you are at 300 meters range and you need the alpha strike burst. Other than that, just forget about those mediums. Just shoot with your large pulses and that is it, because that will allow you to get a lot of good salvos off. Here, perfect example, that's a good reason to shoot your mediums as well. After that, it's only large pulse laser time. Now if you have a look at my mech right now, 85%, it looks reasonably fresh, doesn't it? Well, I'm looking at my side torsos right now and I'm like, they are orange. So 1 more salvo from an enemy is probably crack the armor, and another salvo or 2 and I will be dead, depending on what the size and armaments of the enemy mech are. So I should be careful here. However, I looked at the amount of kills that we already have in our team, and I thought, okay, well, it's not a problem. I'm just gonna go ahead and face tank these guys, and then my team's gonna come in and we'll just mop them all up. Well, and then this happens. Yeah, turns out UAC-10's hurt and the enemy Blackjack just seals the deal by going pinpoint damage on my side torso. XL check successful. Alright, so be aware of that and don't try and face tank too much at least. Now what I want to show you here real quick is from another match that I had on HPG, Manifold. And do you see that Kodiak off in the distance? Yeah, he wants to come for us. And that is perfectly fine. I mean, he's on assault mech, he needs to push. But the mistake that this player is currently making is he's just facing me all the time. He's not torso twisting at all whatsoever. And the thing is, look at how much armor I still have. And I'm getting shot at by 2 or 3 enemy targets. And, well, his Kodiak is dead. I just scored through a Kodiak while having 2 or 3 enemy mechs shoot at me. And this doesn't go too much longer, I die about half a minute later. But I just want to showcase that if you're pushing in an assault mech, if you're not shooting, always torso twist, that will keep you alive a lot longer, because it kept my Thunderbolt alive. I was barely going into the orange zone from the Kodiak, where he was already cored, because I kept twisting left and right. Always twist, guys. Let's twist again like we did last summer, and we are here now on the highlight match of this video. This is going to be on Radiumborg, and there's 2 people actually who apparently know me, so that is nice. Always nice to see that people watch my videos and they like them. So I am always happy if that happens. So if you are a viewer of my videos on my live streams and you see me in game, say hi. It always brightens up my day a little bit. So, what I'm doing here is I'm moving towards the Echo 5 mountain. I like this mountain. If you remember, that is the same mountain that I used for my Ace of Spades video, as well as other shenanigans. And since we have about 500 meters optimal range on those large pulses, we are going to abuse the shit out of this mountain, because all the enemy targets that can come in and come into range are all in that about 500 meters range. So, that linebacker down there, for example, perfect range, 300 meters. The Marauder that's coming up here at about 500-ish, so we are in a perfect position to shoot here. We just need to be a little bit careful about the right-hand side that we don't get jumped. But the good thing is we have what I lovingly like to call in German a Blitzableiter, a lightning rod with us in the form of a supernova. Basically that means that if you have larger targets around you, enemies will tend to shoot the large targets. That is basically the effect of the urban mech. Most of the targets around you are bigger than you, so you're not getting shot as much. You still need to be a little bit careful though, and you need to still keep moving and keep twisting, because there's always the odd chance there will be an enemy player that notices that you're taking advantage of this lightning rod effect, and he will just zero in on you and just kill you because you're just standing there and thinking nothing will happen to you because you're insignificant. No, not the case. Good players will always notice an opportunity and ruthlessly exploit it. And speaking about ruthlessly exploiting opportunities, I'm still standing here behind that tree, can't really get shot at from below, so that's perfect. Just a few Lurms coming my way, not a big deal, just LRM5s. Only 1 enemy down so far, so I'm just gonna keep this position as long as possible and just harass the enemy Highlander 2C coming up here. Can give him some more love with our lasers. And he turns his back down again, so basically what he just did is he came up here, he took about 10% of mech damage, some shots in the front, some shots in the back, and he didn't get 1 single shot off, so that is an amazing trade for us at any point of the day. King Crab coming up, he is already cored in the center torso. What the heck is going on here? Medium lasers finishing the deal just to amplify a little bit of damage, and yeah. That was not our kill, however, but the other enemy mech, that was our kill. And that UAV at 850, 750 meters, not a problem for my LPLs. So that is nice. Yeah, the range on the LPLs in this mech is amazing. It's unfortunate you can only fit 3 in there. If that was a Battle Master with 5 and this kind of range, that would be disgusting. So painful. Yeah, linebacker really can't do anything against us. His SRM6s don't have the range to engage us at all, and 3 medium lasers, nah. Not scared about that in the slightest. And I'm still keeping my position because I know the enemy are probably all over there in this area. You see that there is a DDC Atlas moving forward, so just go ahead and use that enemy spotted thing. And you should make use of that radio menu. It can really help a lot just to focus your teammates on specific targets, to let them know that there is something coming. It's actually, what I have discovered, sometimes even more effective than saying it over voice comm, just making sure that you mark it on the radar. Down here we have a Mad Dog coming for us, but he's already caught in the CT, so that's all she wrote. Not a big deal. Take him out and then move forward onto the next enemy. That's the Highlander from before. His side torso is already very open, going in the red now. It's also not doing so well in the center torso, back armor, as well as in the front. Yeah, he's currently going one-on-one with our teammate. We just finish him with a nice shot to the back. And now we need to help out our King Crab here, because he's getting harassed by that linebacker. But the problem is when attacking, you will get attacked. In this case, from behind, by me, with pulse lasers, and yeah, he's just trying to run, and he gets shot. And then, death from above, there is another enemy mech just dropping in. I think it's a Marauder, yeah. And he's going on our King Crab, but luckily he gets taken out before our King Crab can die, and we take away another win. And that is another good day, in my opinion. So, if you like this build, go ahead and try it out. It's a lot of fun. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Match performance so far: 4 killing blows, 5 assists, 4 solo kills, 4 kill most damage dealt, and about 850 damage done, with 7 components taken out. Not a bad round in the Thunderbolt, I'd say. As always, if you like this video, go ahead and click that thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please do so. Join me in my dropship, and we shall drop together. Also, do take note that we will have another live stream today at 9 PM German time, that is 4 PM Eastern time. Hope to see a lot of you guys there. We'll just play some games, have some fun together, as always. So, thanks for watching, TTB out!